Hey guys, Ben here and welcome to Motivation to Invest. How can you invest into Ark Funds if you're in the UK? This is a question I've received so many times. I've seen so many comments and I've seen so many YouTube videos and so many Facebook groups talking about Ark Funds, and many people from the UK say they cannot invest into the funds. And it seems to be just a given that that's the facts, but I personally know that is not the facts. You can invest into Ark Funds if that's what you want to do. Before I get into the video and actually discuss Ark Funds and their massive outperformance of the market, right guys, so the brokerage is called Etoro, and I'm sure you guys have heard me mention these before. They are a free trading brokerage. You can use their website or you can use their app. Now they've actually included Ark Innovation Funds right now. Now I believe they've included Ark Funds because I personally requested it. And I'm not just saying it's from me only, but maybe a few people did also. But a while back, I did speak to a few people who worked for the company. They actually work in Canary Wharf, where I used to work myself. And I spoke to them and said, you guys need to include Ark Funds. There's massive demand for it in the UK. I can't believe you've not included them yet. So it seems they've listened and they've now included Ark Funds. So you guys, if you wish to download Ark Funds, you can simply use the Etoro. I've got a link for it in the description below. You guys can check out. But that's not all Etoro has to offer. So they also have a variety of other areas for you guys to invest into. You can invest into a variety of funds, ETFs, stocks. In addition, they have Copy Trader, which is the really unique thing about this platform, where you can copy other successful traders and actually learn from them, which is a great feature. They also have the ability to trade crypto on the platform, which is proven to be very popular at the moment. So that's all major benefits for Etoro. If you guys are interested, use the link in the description below, and that will help the channel out and help to support the channel. With that being said, let's go into the rest of this video. However, this isn't a sponsored video. These guys have not told me to make this video. I just thought I'd put this out there because I've seen so many comments and questions about how to invest into Ark apps. Then you can actually invest in the funds via that app. It's completely free for you to use. I will dive into a bit of a comparison with the app and other apps a little bit later in this video. But yeah, if you feel free and you just want the quick answer there's the quick answer for you guys. If you appreciate that, big thumbs up for this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. First link in the description if you want to check out the VIP membership and the Patreon page. With the quick answer right there, let's dive in a little bit more deeper into this video and we'll go from there. So Ark is an investment firm which specializes in disruptive and innovative technology. I've mentioned these guys so many times on this channel, and I was actually speaking about Ark back in February 2020, way before all the mainstream media got hold of Ark. So their founder, Cathie, is widely regarded as the original Tesla bull, and she was predicting a $5,000 price target back in 2019. And you know what? Everybody on CNBC, they laughed at her. They said, Cathie Wood, you're crazy. How can Tesla reach these levels? It'll be bigger than Ford, GM, etc. And they really did slate her on that channel, and she was a little bit of a laughing stock. But now she's the one laughing as she's been proved correctly. And I do look at these things completely impartially. If you watch any of her interviews, I've got a couple on this channel I'll link to in the description below. You can see she's truly passionate about achieving great returns for investors, and she truly believes in future technology as the way to do this. And that's where I personally do agree with her. Now, full disclosure, I was investing into Ark Funds for a brief period of time, and I got some major returns. I made about 100% on my investment. At the moment, I'm not really investing into Ark Funds because I tend to analyze many of their individual stocks on my channel, so you guys can actually achieve greater returns than Ark Invest. So I've got plenty of videos on that. I'll leave that in the description below. If you're a new investor, you've probably seen that also. Okay, so Ark has a variety of investment funds, each focusing on a different section of technology. So we've got Ark Disruptive Innovation, Ark Next Generation Internet, Ark Genomic Revolution. That one's really interesting right now. Autonomous Tech and Robotics, FinTech Innovation, Mobility as a Service, Space Exploration, 3D Printing. They've got an Israel Innovation Fund, a lot of good tech coming out of Israel right now, and even a cryptocurrency fund. We can see crypto's booming at the moment. Now, I'm not going to dive into each fund really deeply because that's not what I really do on this channel. I'm more individual stocks. But I will look at one particular fund. So this is the ARKK fund, Ark's Innovation ETF fund. This is more the flagship fund for the company. So the Ark Innovation ETF, which you can download simply in the App Store and then use the promo code Motivation to Invest if you want a free stock worth up to, I believe, £100 or $100 or £200. So it's really good and it's really easy. It's a free money. So there you go if you guys want that. Looking at the outperformance here. So this is this year here. The Ark Fund is in blue and the S&P 500 VOO tracker Vanguard is in red. And the Ark Fund has achieved returns of 148%, beating by a substantial amount the S&P 500, which only returned a measly 15%. Now there you go for all those people who say just invest in the market, you'll get the greatest returns. There you go, 15%. If you want 15% return, it's not too bad, but 148% is a lot better. You only need 1 year of that. Even if this fund cannot consistently deliver 148% every year, which I don't believe it will, but still, 148% 1 year. That's life-changing investment returns, which you don't have to wait 40 years for. Now, let's dive into a couple of the top holdings for Ark's Innovation Fund. We've got Tesla, number one, 10% of the fund. Now, that did account for a large portion of their returns, I will admit that. 10% of their fund, Tesla. We've got Roku, the streaming platform. That's very popular at the moment. They've also done very well. CRISPR Therapeutics. So that's a genomics player, a fantastic genomics player. Basically, the idea with genomics is they can now map the entire human genome, and by doing that, they can actually cure a number of hereditary conditions, such as hereditary blindness. And there's even talk that we can live forever by removing genes which may make us susceptible to certain diseases. Then we've got Square, the payment provider company, fantastic company, fintech company, founded by the Twitter CEO, Jack Dorsey. They've also seen a major run-up. Teladoc Health. This is a major one in the telemedicine industry. And basically, instead of sitting in your doctor's waiting room, you can do all online virtually. That's a very interesting company. I've got a few videos on that. I'll link to those in the description below. Invitae, that's another one in the genomic space. Zillow Property Technology app, fantastic company. Pure Storage, Proto Labs. Spotify Technology, that's a company, fantastic company, streaming service, I'm sure you guys know it. They are facing quite heavy competition at the moment from Amazon Music, etc. So that's a quick blast through the funds. Now, if you look at the evolution of investing, many years ago, if you wanted to invest into a stock, you'd have to ring up your broker, ask them to put in a trade, and then hope it goes through. Then you could do it online and you had to pay a major fee. Many of my friends still, I don't know why they do it, but they still pay around £10 or $10 to invest into one stock. I think they're crazy. They're just literally burning money. Now, by using a free trading app, you're saving that every time you do a trade. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. You're going to say, Ben, how can the apps be free? How are they actually making money? Well, these apps make money by what's called order flow. So the more people use the app, the more they can actually upsell different products or services such as options trading, etc. So now there's a small fee I did notice, and this is a currency conversion fee. So if you look at the Stake app, there is a 0.5% fee on Great British pounds to US dollars, and this is the spot rate, which is very competitive compared to other investment platforms such as Trading 212. So it is a competitive rate, but it's still 0.5% when you deposit and you want to convert that into dollars. But apart from that, there's no other fees, and you won't really notice 0.5% as a one-off fee. It's not a regular fee. I'm going to talk you through a couple types of orders. This will be relevant for all apps. Okay, so a market order is basically when you wish to buy a stock, you execute a market order, and you want to buy that stock at whatever the market price is. Let's say the stock is $10 per share and it goes up to 12. By the time your order goes through, then you'll still buy it at 12 or 10 or £10 or $10, 1 cent, etc. Now, a limit order, this is where things get a little bit interesting. You don't really need to use a limit order, to be honest, but there is a few occasions where this is useful. First occasion could be if you're investing into a real small cap company that stock moves massively and wildly. Let's say you wish to pay no more than $15 for a certain share. You can set your limit order at that level because the stock could triple, let's say, and then you don't want to invest into it triple the price because they move so quick, these small cap companies. Okay, now there's also a buy stop order. Now this is quite interesting. You can set these up to basically buy a stock when it hits a certain level. So let's say you've calculated the share price of Google, the fair value. You've looked at one of my videos and you can see the fair value for Google today or Alphabet stock is, let's say, $1,200 per share. You could set a limit order for that. So if it dropped to that level, it will automatically buy the stock at that level. That's a great option. You can also do limit orders for selling. So many traders and many people put a minus 15 to 10% stop loss on all their stocks. So if there is a market crash, it'll automatically instruct a sell order for your stocks so you won't lose all your money. A little bit more about the Stake app here. So it's available in Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom, and Brazil. They're all FCSC protected up to £85,000. That doesn't mean you can't lose any money. It means, let's say the company goes bankrupt or something happens with the broker. then you're protected up to 85,000. So this is the same as your normal bank. It doesn't protect you from your own investing risk, that's your decision if you invest into certain stocks and they don't do well.
Buy low, sell high, that's my motto. I may just quit my job at the power plant and become a full-time stock market guy.
Now with these apps, many of you guys might say, Ben, I already use this app and this app and this app. Now, this is the way I do it. I'll just tell you guys how I do it, and then maybe that fits you, maybe that doesn't. I personally am investing into a few different apps. Firstly, to diversify my risk across multiple brokers. So if you've got a lot invested, you want to maybe diversify that risk. Also, certain apps have certain stocks that others don't. If you're from the US and you've just watched this video out of curiosity, link in the description for Webull where you can get up to 4 free stocks when you guys sign up. And if you guys found some value in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the YouTube AI. If you're new around here and you still haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, join the community, turn that notification bell on. If you wish to take things one step further, first link in the description below to be taken to the Patreon page, where you can gain access to my buy and sell signals and my entire investment portfolio. With that being said, I hope you guys have a tremendous day, and I'll see you in my next video. Invest safe.